No, 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 no. Wait. Wait.
Wait, no. Just because it's getting into fall doesn't mean you gotta get rid of all your fresh fragrances. You can still wear a lot of them and smell good. Hey friends, Ash here, welcome back to Gents. Hope you're doing well. Today we're talking about freshies that you can still wear in the fall and still work and smell good. Now I know the common thinking, the common thread of thinking is, okay, this fragrance, summer, only summer. This fragrance, only winter. This one, only daytime in the fall when the temperature is between 65 and 72 degrees Fahrenheit. And the winds are 10 miles an hour. You don't have to get that specific, bro. It's not necessary. Everything I'm gonna share with you today, all the fragrances are gonna be linked down below in the description. Let's begin. First one I wanna share with you is gonna be one in a line of fragrances that is basically just solely known for fall and wintertime fragrances, actually. Like pretty much everything that they have out nowadays, for the most part, is for those seasons. It's warm, it's rich, it's sexy, it's a compliment puller, super popular, except for this one. Yeah, this is like the black sheep of the whole line. It's this right here, Stronger With You only. So this right here is the type of fragrance where if you love Stronger With You, but it's the beginning of fall when it's still not, really chilly outside, you've got that remnant of summer creeping through the humidity, the heat, and you just love yourself some of that Stronger With You. You wanna wear it, but you're like, it's a little too strong, a little bit too much. This is what you need. And also where this one is not as popular as the other Stronger With You fragrances, it's cheaper. I like that. And listen, dude, there are some places online where you can get this for like nothing. In terms of notes, this one has grapefruit off the top. As it dries down, you've got lavender in there. You have geranium, chestnut, vanilla, and labdanum. So a pretty simple note breakdown and not anything too crazy. And you could kind of think of it that way anyway, as like a more simplified, fresher take on Stronger With You, easier to pull off in higher heat situations than the other fragrances in the line, that still maintains the Stronger With You style, the Stronger With You DNA, which at the end of the day can be boiled down to chestnut, vanilla, sweet. I like it. Now in terms of performance, it's not gonna be as strong as the other Stronger With You fragrances, but you probably didn't expect it to be anyway, because like we've been talking about, it is the fresher Stronger With You. But it is still really good at pulling positive attention, so if that's something that you enjoy, that'll do that too. Let's go with the fragrance next that I kind of crapped on when it came out, and I still think at full retail is OP. Overpriced, not powered. It's Y Elixir by Yves Saint Laurent. So yeah, like I said, it's overpriced at full retail, and they also blessed us, thank you so much YSL, with one of the worst atomizers of all time. When it launched, it was 180 bucks full retail, but don't worry, since then it's gotten more expensive at full retail. Thankfully, you can pick this up at discounters now for a much more affordable price, at least compared to what it was when it was brand spanking new. Another one with a simplified note breakdown, lavender and geranium, which those two are used all over the place. Not anything to get crazy hyped about. Also incense and oud. Now the scent itself is extremely appealing for your average person. It's sweet, it's fresh, it's clean. It's also a little bit elegant. It's easy to wear in more formal situations, more dressy situations if you needed to, but it's equally at home, casually, or just going out to grocery shop. That's exciting. The performance is pretty solid here too. Longevity, great. Projection, pretty solid also. And I would say across the whole Y lineup, there's a lot of fragrances that you could pull off in the fall that are gonna be a little more on that fresh side. Like Y Eau de Toilette, that one would work if you can find it. Y Live would work. Y Eau de Parfum Intense would work. Also the new Y Le Parfum as well. And Y Eau de Parfum, just the whole thing, man. Y Eau de Parfum, all of them. So while yes, I'm highlighting Y Elixir here, really all the Y fragrances. The next one comes to us from Dumont, and it is the new Elixir, Nitro Elixir. It has that silver kind of paint scheme, bottle scheme that's gotten very popular this year, I feel like. Ralph's Club New York has it. Myself, YSL Myself, Absolute has it. And now this one has it. And kind of funny, or maybe not funny, but this one is a clone of Myself Absolute. At least inspired by that fragrance, but it's been Dumontified. That's not a thing. Dumontification. So it's gonna be in a similar style to that fragrance, and in typical Dumont fashion, it's pretty strong. Now, it's not the exact same as YSL myself. In typical clone fragrance styling, there's a little bit of a twist. This one introduces some extra notes, some things to switch it up a little bit. Apple, praline, mint, for example. But it's still gonna give you that fresh, clean kind of vibe that YSL myself Absolute has, just with an additional pump and steroid usage. I mean, performance. Now, the next one I'm gonna share with you is cheap, baby, yeah. Nice and cheap, you don't wanna spend too much money, yeah. But let me tell you something to make it even cheaper, yeah. Codes. Codes! Here they are. We got some coupons, baby. We can use these to save that money across a bunch of websites. Like JOMASHOP, codes, use them in the app. They won't work on the website. Why? I don't know. Gift Express, code, use it, save money. Fragflex, perfume box, Twisted Lily, Max Aroma, codes. Can we get obvious with the next one? Yes. Wait. I meant to do that. Guys, why didn't anybody tell me that the Hey Friend sign and the Gents sign are not turned on? Okay, I caught it this time. Sounded like Johnny Bravo. It's Dylan Blue, Versace Dylan Blue. This is one of those go-to fragrances. If somebody is saying, look, I want something that is versatile. I want to be able to use it all the time, all year, winter, fall, spring, summer. I don't care. I want to use it. I want it from a brand people know. Something that when people say, hey, what is that? And you say, Versace, they go, I know that. Something that is a compliment puller. They want that. They want the compliments. This will do that for you. Something with decent performance that's not gonna last for only 30 minutes. It has to last long enough. People have to be able to smell it. And cheap. You don't want it too expensive. This is that. All those things is this. And I think when it comes to blue fragrances, this is one of the absolute best bang for your bucks out there. It does pretty much everything. It's nice and fresh off the top, citrus really appealing as it dries down. A little bit of incense comes out, touch of smokiness. Not so heavy that during summer it, feels off, hard to wear, a little funky. No, but enough depth that when you spray it on during winter, it works. Just open an all beef stock pot into the pan. It's your choice. A little different with the next one, Vulcan Feu. This is from French Avenue, Vulcan Feu. What the fuck is that? So this is a God of Fire clone, really good atomizer. Look at that. Can you see that cloud? That's a cloud of fragrance right there. See it again. Look at that. That's got to be visible, right? You can see that? Right? Jeez. That's a lot of fragrance. So as I said, God of Fire clone / alternative / whatever you want to call it. Quality is tip top Magoo. Bottle color, pretty nice. Does it have snick? It does have snick. It's got a good dose of mango in there, tropical sweetness off the top, quite fresh, obviously, but a nice little bit of woodiness that helps ground it and helps it carry through when it's not quite as warm outside. And actually, this is one that I think is even better when it's not crazy warm. Like when it's really, really hot, middle of summer, humidity is killing you. Sometimes that over sweet, tropical kind of feel when you spray something on can just be a little too much. Speaking of tropical feels, how about that? Le Beau by Jean-Paul Gaultier. So Le Beau is one of those go-tos when you're talking about something that has a fresh side to it, a fresh aspect to it, a fresh lean to it, but then you also want the performance, something that's gonna project, something that's gonna last, something that's gonna get you noticed. That's where this really comes in handy, very nicely done. Tropical, sweet type of scent profile with the creamy coconut right at the forefront of the fragrance. Also a good dose of tonka in there, it's gonna help it last. You could go Le Beau Le Parfum. That one's gonna be a little heavier than this one. Gonna have a little more sticking power to it. But if you're talking just all through fall, especially that earlier part, I think this one works a little bit better. If you're talking about during the evening or the latter part of fall when it starts to get more chilly, then maybe the Le Parfum. But if you're just talking straight up, you want the most versatility. You want one and only one that you can use day or evening very easily. Probably this one. Yellow Dream is up next, my favorite fragrance that sounds like you peed yourself while you were asleep. I love it. Yeah, I like it. Okay, yeah, brother. Oh. So this right here, a little stronger with you-esque. Huh. We just talked about something stronger with you-esque, Captain Morgan. But it's not the same as this over here. No, Yellow Dream has pineapple in there off the top. Gives it kind of an interesting opening. A good dose of ginger, including gingerbread. Yes, so it's got a little bit of Hansel and Gretel action going on. Love that. And of course, vanilla. Gotta have the vanilla in there. Like every fragrance nowadays that comes out has vanilla, but I'm not complaining. I like it. This one does grow on you quite a bit, and it's like perfectly split between fresh and sweet. It's gonna give you both aspects of that. And it's another one that's just extremely versatile. It's not really your more typical summertime fragrance or your more typical spring fragrance. It's just kind of a whenever you want fragrance. Luna Rossa is up next. This one is Ocean Eau de Parfum. This is another year-round, kind of just whenever you want it type of scent profile. Once again, vanilla. Yeah, you can smell it pretty much right away as soon as you spray that on. Also a little grapefruit in there, so nice citrus opening. Helps keep it fresh, a little bit lively when you first spray it. Woods, a little bit of incense, so this like faint smokiness through the scent as well. Typical Prada, you know, it's classy, it's easy to wear, it's appealing, it's balanced well. The sweetness is not overdone, but it's enough to get attention. And I do want to say, Prada, can you come out with a new Luna Rossa that's not an ocean or a loam or something? I know you just came out with Paradigm, so yay! Yay! It's aggressively okay. That's Prada is a house that, like, in my mind, I'm just like, they're gonna come out with something soon that's gonna blow me away. I know it. And then like 5 years later, I'm like, I know it's coming, dude. Just be patient, man. It's only been 5 years. It's coming, okay? It's gonna be good. 15 years from now, I'm still gonna be like, oh, Prada. They've got it in them, I know it. Acqua di Gio is next. Ooh, it's Profondo, the Eau de Parfum. Now, to be fair, the Parfum, Acqua di Gio Parfum, not Acqua di Gio Profondo Parfum. That's a very different thing. But Acqua di Gio Parfum, that would probably realistically be the choice that most people would make and put it in here. Or Elixir, Acqua di Gio Elixir. But I want to say that Acqua di Gio Profondo, EDP, works really well when it starts to get cool outside. This is my hooked point. I don't know what that is exactly. I don't know. It's my new thing. So I've just been doing it. It's caught on, dude. So when it's cold outside or chilly outside or cool outside, this one real brisk, super fresh. It smells great, really appealing. People love it. I mean, honestly, it's an Acqua di Gio, so I mean, you can pretty much wear it whenever. It's not gonna have quite as much low end as the Parfum or Elixir, but I think it's a great change of pace for fall. And during early fall, it's gonna smell absolutely killer. Like coming out of summer, you know, that kind of transitional period. Oof, good. So is this. This is Bad Boy Cobalt. That's cool. It's a lightning bolt and the atomizer right there, dude. One day I'm gonna just drop a whole bunch of money into my own fragrance brand. You know, I'm gonna come out with bottles that are even tackier. I'm gonna be like lightning bolts, $1 million gold bars. My fragrance bottle is shaped like a clown's head with a little hat on top. You will take the top off and it takes off the top part of his head and there's like a little brain. And then you press down on the brain and it shoots the fragrance out of the nose. Sick. Don't steal my ideas, Rabanne. Bad Boy Cobalt, this one smells similar actually to a Rabanne fragrance, Invictus Platinum. But this is just a really nice, aromatic, sweet, fresh scent. It has truffle as a note, which is not used very often, but the truffle here, don't worry, doesn't smell like a mush boom. It's instead this kind of, you know, earthiness with a nice playful kind of sweet tinge to it. Has plum as well, quite nice. And as I said, it has an aromatic kind of edge to it, this modern, contemporary greenness. Really easy to wear, big compliment puller. And actually, that one is the most popular of the whole Bad Boy lineup. That is the bestseller. We got 2 more. Let's do them real quick. First up, 9 a.m. Dive Afnan. Now everybody's very familiar with the original 9 a.m., which is a clone or inspired by Ultramall by Jean-Paul Gaultier. That one would also work. But if we're talking the fresher of the two between this one and the original 9 a.m., obviously 9 a.m. Dive is the fresher scent. Now, as far as how it smells, it is an amalgamation. Yes, a Frankensteinian fragrance release. A bit YSL Y, a bit Bleu de Chanel, perhaps even a bit Invictus. So you're getting something that is, yes, very fresh, clean, but also a little bubblegummy sweet. It definitely is gonna remind you of like daytime in the summer, potential like vacation fragrance, hence the name 9 a.m. Dive. It's supposed to, make you think of jumping into the water if the water were just dosed with straight up bubble gum, sweet aroma chemicals that make everybody come running to give you compliments. They all chase you, everyone. It's guaranteed. Yeah. A quick word from our sponsor. Introducing the only fragrance scientifically engineered to kick you directly into the stratosphere before breakfast. Wear it to the office, wear it to the beach, wear it to court when you're suing the sun for not being as hot as you. It's not a fragrance, it's a lifestyle. Douse yourself in danger, dive in, or stay dry forever. 9 a.m. Dive. You can use that if you want, Afnan. Feel free. Not me saying it, just the words. You can use the words. Don't clip me out and use me saying that because that was fake. That was not real. We finish with Guilty Love Edition. A simple note breakdown: juniper, amberfix, orange blossom. Quick, a word from. No, I'm just playing. It is the perfect fragrance, I feel like, for summer into fall because yes, fresh, clean, a little clean clothing-esque, classy, a little creamy. Could remind you of Amouage's Reflection, Gucci Guilty Elixir, myself a little bit, but it has that creaminess, a little extra, heft to it, even though it is extremely fresh, which makes it perfectly suited for when that weather is, in between seasons. It's not hot, it's not cold. Sometimes it's a little warm, sometimes a little cool. That crushes in any of that. So there we go, guys. There are some choices, some fragrances for you. You don't have to throw all those freshies out just because it's starting to get a little chillier, cooler, colder, whatever. Thank you guys for hanging with me. Stay safe out there. I'll see you guys tomorrow with another fragrance video. Take care of yourselves.